Well, well, well. We meet again, huh? Oh! Ooh, wait a minute. We got Blade Monster 1 out of 3. That should definitely make a difference. So, sword attacks lower the damage enemies deal. And attacking creatures with a sword temporarily removes your exhaustion timer. Not bad. I don't think. Don't know how much I've been using this before. I don't know. We'll see how big of a difference it makes. I feel like... Okay, I don't know. I feel like I did more damage, but I'm not sure. By the way, now we can finally look at what we built 2 episodes ago. When it's lighting up with lights and everything. Honestly, not bad. I'm really happy with this. It turned out very, very good. And obviously we haven't done... Oh yeah, by the way, I did get a comment that this is apparently the wrong way around. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I know that wasn't the best. Hold on. Let me just pick up everything. So it should be the other way. Apparently it's supposed to be like that. So it goes out. I think that looks a lot better. I like it. And then we got this as well. Here we're gonna be placing a bunch of stuff. But hey, this is the pet house. So we're not gonna mess around with this. And also, the pet that I had, I don't know where it is. The last time I saw it, it was way over at the upper yard somewhere, but now it's just gone. I think it just like came off the map or something. Some kind of bug. But when we are able to make the pet house, we're gonna make, you know, make the pet that we got. And the name for it was the most liked comment in part 3, which was Stuffy. Because his nose is always stuffed, was the comment. So Stuffy is gonna be the Weevil's name. First pet that we're gonna have. We're gonna fix that later on though. So we are here at the sandbox, right in front of it. So this is where we're gonna be building today's project, which is gonna be the Weed Stem Factory. And since we did one in Season 1, we're gonna call this Weed Stem Factory 2.0. It's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better, and yeah, pretty much that. So I've been collecting quite a bit of stuff in order to be able to actually do this. I have 26 bug rubber, which took quite some time to get because you need acid gland. I had to kill a bunch of larvas and a bunch of soldier red ants. We got that, and we also got 37 of the flower petal, probably a bit more than we actually gonna need. We got some crude rope, we got some dry grass chunk, we're gonna need a little bit more of that, and a little bit more sprigs, so we can actually make the elevator. The first thing that we're gonna do though is gonna make kind of the entrance. We're gonna make sort of a circle into the elevator, which is gonna be in the middle that we're gonna go straight up in. So we build a circle around here with four entrances. I chose this place because this is pretty much in the middle of everything, right in front of this. So we can cut down all of these and make them fall into us, like into over here. We're just gonna collect a bunch and send them up. I was thinking that maybe we could send the wheat stems up a zip line and just drop them up there, but no, the wheat stems cannot go up. It's only I'm the only one that can do it because I had the zip up. That's the only reason. So yeah, we're gonna build what I said, and yeah, we're gonna start with the circle, and then we're gonna start building the elevator. I think we have pretty much everything in order to build the whole elevator. Just gather a little bit, but yeah, I think right here is gonna be good. I think maybe something like that. So we're gonna have 4 entrances, just like this, with little whatever this is called. I think I know what it's called. I think I heard the name before, when it's like an arch, although not really. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna keep like this. And this one, I just remember, if I take away these ones and I take away the one at the bottom as well, this one will not regrow. So it doesn't matter where I have it. So I just took it like it goes down a little bit here, as you can see. The ground goes down, so we're gonna have it at the bottom here. We can just keep this whatever. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is looking good. Very, very good. We're gonna have just a simple roof as well. We're not gonna make anything too like... I want it to look like very good. I don't need it to be very, very big and majestic, you know. Kind of just want it to look really good. That's it. That's all I want. So yeah, I'm gonna figure something out with the walls and the roof. Just give me a second. Okay, I made a few changes. So it was really weird when it came to, well, pretty much all of the, like, the ground thing. So I decided I'm gonna be building a big platform instead, and then I'm gonna be building some staircases up so that we can go in on each side. It's gonna take quite some time because we need a bunch of wheat stems and a bunch of crude rope, but I think making this, like, right from the start is gonna be very, very important, because this is something that we will be using for every single project that we're gonna be building. It's gonna be something to do with wheat stems, unless we do it with mushroom bricks, but that's gonna come way in the future. So we need this one to be very good, very functional, and just overall really good. So yeah, I'm gonna be making a big platform. I'm gonna fill this in as well with stem floor. So this will take some time, but I mean, we have wheat stems everywhere, so this won't be really a problem. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, but yeah, let's do it. Alright, the outer layer is complete. Now we're just gonna fill it in and then start building the walls and the staircases. And, well, build just a little bit of walls and then start building this one in the middle. So I know it's pretty big, but I want to have a bunch of these ones, a bunch of stem pallets in here filled with these ones. So, you know, every single time we're complete with the project, we're just gonna go over here, fill all of these ones up, just so we're ready to go with the next project, you know? And so I always want to be kind of prepared. It's gonna be quite a lot of work, but it's gonna be so worth it. So yeah, let's fill this in. There we go. Complete layer right there. Now all we gotta do is just build up the walls and build up these gates that we had before as well. So we're gonna, I built it like a square now. Before it was a little bit more, a little bit longer, a little bit smaller. A little bit bigger now. Okay, let's put out the blueprints, see how it looks. Alright, something like this. Then we just need to figure out a system, how we're gonna have the wheat stems in here. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do that. But we'll figure something out. I decided to make a change again. This opening right here was so close to, like, this hill right here, so it didn't really make any sense to going out. I will use this as the stem pallet, so we're gonna have a row of these down here across, and we're gonna have a row up here as well, because we're gonna build some kind of roof. So we're gonna have, well, I don't know how many we can fit, but at least 20-25 pallets, hopefully, and then even more on these corners. Yeah, this is gonna be really good. And here in the middle we're gonna build the elevator, which I think will keep this way. That way we could just take them, go up, take them, go up. I think that's gonna be the best. We got 10 of them under here, so I think we're gonna leave all of this just like they are. We're never gonna move these ones. We're just gonna move, or like we're just gonna be placing stuff in them. And once everything is here, when we have the elevator, all we're gonna do when we're gonna send over is we're gonna take what we need, and we're gonna go up the elevator, send them away, and then just jump, just jump down. So we don't have to ever have to move these ones. We can fit 10 of them, so we're gonna fit 10 on this row as well. So we're gonna have 20 of the stem pallets. We should be able to fit quite a few wheat stems. I don't know how many it is in one of these, but it's quite a few. So this will be good. Very, very good. I think we're just gonna fill the walls in first, and then finish all of these, and then keep building. So in order to make all of these ones, holy dude, 75 crude rope, 28 pebblets, 53 dry grass, 80 sprigs, 16 acorn shells. So the acorn shells is for these ones, just the staircases up. But damn, that is a lot of resources. But I mean, that's gonna be so worth it. Imagine filling all of this in and then starting a new product. That's gonna be so, like, such a big boost at the beginning, you know. And every single time we come here, we can just, you know, take a few minutes. I don't know, how long could this take to collect all of these? Maybe 20 minutes, perhaps? 20, 30 minutes? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go away, and we're gonna go home and sleep, and then we're gonna collect all of the resources that we need. Damn, that scared me. I have never tried it with these ones. Oh wow, it works as well. Oh, no, okay, so no, we can't walk. We can walk on the side though. Okay, I mean, why not? Doesn't work on that one. Works on this one, on this side. This could look a little bit better, I guess. I don't know if it's worth it. I get, maybe. Okay, we're on our way. I think I want to build everything in stem. In weed stems. I think having no grass whatsoever is gonna look very, very good. Because, you know, we're surrounded by weed stems. It's a weed stem factory. It just makes sense that everything is made out of weed stems. All we're missing now is 42 crude rope. We will go back and get that very, very soon. And then all we got is this one. We're just gonna build it straight up. Place the elevator. Or place the zip line. And then connect it. Build a little bit taller walls, I think. And then build a roof. I think we're just gonna build a standard sideway roof. Then I guess we're done. It's a lot of progress though. But yeah, we're almost done. Soon. Wow, I just played for about 30 minutes and I didn't record anything. I thought I pressed record, but I didn't. Damn. Okay, let me just show you. This is what I've done the past half an hour, pretty much. We've been collecting a bunch of weed stems and we've been going back and forth, building, getting resources, and we're pretty far up. Let me just show you. It's working really good. We can't really go close to this one. We just need to be in the middle right here. Then it's working absolutely beautiful. Just like that. Okay, so I was also talking about a little bit during this half an hour. I was actually talking quite a bit, but let me just do a small recap. So, I was thinking, since we're going to do bases all over this backyard, I want this to be very, very high, because as you can see, we were talking about making a base at the bird bath before. In order to get over there, we can obviously send weed stems right now, but we need the zip line to go a little bit downwards so that zip lines actually get there. So I think, as you see, this gas is actually going pretty high up as well. So we need to make this quite a bit, like a little bit higher. And I also talked about, in Season 1 or Season 2, we were talking about making a shed base. So a base on top of the shed, like on the roof. Up, I think on that one. Or like, either way, up on the roof. And we would have to make an elevator, but in order to get the wheat stems from here over to there, we would have to make it a little bit taller as well. And then I was also thinking about the zip line. I completely forgot about it, but I was thinking about it now. This zip line that goes from that one up there, I don't know if it's gonna get ruined by this elevator, because it actually goes kind of in the middle of it, maybe a little bit outside of it, hopefully. But that might be a problem. If that happens, you know, it is what it is, whatever. We'll just fix it if that happens, but yeah, that's pretty much all I was talking about. Now we're just gonna keep building this up quite high. And yeah, the only problem is we don't have that much crude rope. But actually, these standard walls right here only have wheat stems. It's only these floors that had crude rope. So we're gonna build quite a few, like 3, 4, 5 more of these bounce webs. And then we're gonna build a platform, and that's gonna be it. This will be such a time saver, dude. It's like, it really will. It's gonna be, the amount of time that I will save with all the projects around this world, it's gonna be crazy. So I really want to make this, worth the while, you know. I really want to make it look good, be efficient, and all that stuff. So the only thing that's gonna take a little bit of time is gonna be to go out, cut down the wheat stems, bring them back over here, and pop them in. But honestly, there's so many wheat stems around here, so I think filling all these 20 stem pallets up probably won't take more than 15-20 minutes. 20 minutes tops, not even that, I don't think. So it's gonna be super worth it. But all we need now, in order for us to build some more of these, is some more sprigs. Oh, and some more flower petal, actually. We can only make 2 more. Okay, we're gonna get that right now. Bug rub, okay, we can make 5 more bounce webs. I think that's gonna be tall enough. Yeah, let's make 5 more. Let's get some resources so we can make 5 more. It's gonna be perfect. We are getting very high. Okay. Damn. Okay, how many more can we build? Okay, we're gonna build 2 more. And then we are completely done. Then we're gonna be building a platform up there. That's gonna be it. Then we're just gonna connect the zip lines to... Well, first of all, to the K-base. Ooh, unless that one is gonna be in the way. I don't know. We'll see. I know it's very dark. Sorry, I'm just working through the night. I don't have time to sleep, you know. Hard working man. We just made it to the top. Now we're gonna be building a platform up here. That's gonna be the top layer. Alright. This is the height that we're gonna be at. So now we can send, as you can see, yeah, we got clear sight to literally anywhere on the map. Which is just perfect. We don't need it any higher. Okay. All we gotta do now is just, yeah, as I said, just build a platform. And, well, okay, I should probably sleep just so you guys can see something. Okay, let's make sure everything is working properly. This seems to be doing the job for sure. And it looks so much better than the grass one as well. Alright, not bad. Not bad. So, the platform up here... I don't know how big it's gonna be. I think we're just gonna have one zipline up here. Or one zipline stand, whatever it's called. So that goes out to all the different places. Or maybe we'll have 2. Nah. We'll start with 1. If we need more, we can just extend this. But, yeah, let's build with 1 first. So, okay. I don't know how this is gonna look exactly, but we'll figure something out. I think we're gonna have something like this. So maybe eventually we can have 4 different zip lines to the different places that we're gonna have, just to make it look a little bit better. I think this is better. So we're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna have something good looking here. Then we're gonna have 3 different ways that we can go. So that one, here, and there, to make 3 different zip lines that go to different places across the map. And then just these, so just to make sure we don't fall down. And I think then we're good. We might do some bonus stuff and build a roof here later on, but for now, I think we're just gonna make this, and that's gonna be it. We can obviously make a bunch of upgrades down here as well, which I think we'll do eventually as well, and that's gonna be to build a roof to make this look a little bit better, and maybe even have more storage, like even more. We're gonna have these 20 obviously, but maybe we can do even like make like an upper staircase here to have even more. I don't know. That would be absolutely insane. But for now, we're just gonna make that one, and then I think we're pretty much done. But you know, I think we're gonna have this side out here for this one, or like to make this one go to our base. Maybe we need to extend this a little bit just to make sure we don't get stuck on these ones. So perhaps maybe half a wall like that. And then we'll build it. Because if we have it all the way in here, maybe we're gonna get stuck on these walls and then we're not gonna get anywhere. That's gonna be that's gonna be quite annoying. So having it like yeah, this should definitely be good enough. Okay, I just noticed there is actually quite a lot of wheat stems over there as well. Maybe we can make a zip line from over there to over here, so that we can go to that side as well and just send over wheat stems here. Because we obviously have this area, but I mean we should be able to utilize everything here. So that could be something in the future as well. Damn, I'm thinking way too big here. Exposed pipe. Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't even been in here. I think we got a little bit of resources, and then I also remember we can go down here. I don't remember what we can find here though. To be completely honest, I think I've been down here like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, we can cut that. Oh yeah, that's right. That's gonna be the key. The what's it called? Mama key, not something. I'm not sure. That's gonna go to a chest somewhere. I don't even know where. I don't remember. Sorry. I also upgraded my armor to level 1 just to repair it. So we're gonna be fighting these ones. Take them out. They're here again. Both of them, as usual. Ooh, hey, wait, he barely did any damage now when I have the ladybug armor. Actually, so damn good. Easy. Yeah, I can block the actual shot, but I still can't dodge the damage, you know, because it's everywhere. I don't know how we do that. Oh my god. Nice. It's a brand new day, and as you could see last night, I did finish all of these ones. So we now got 20 of the stem pallets that we can fill with wheat stems. We're gonna go up all the way, and I'm pretty sure that we have all the silk rope that we need in order to make this one. I think. Yeah, 27 out of 46. Complete that one. And that's gonna be the zip line to the cave base. So this will be an insane time saver, and I'm super happy that we did this. But we're gonna be building, as I said, a roof down there, and we're gonna be building a roof up here as well, just to make it look a bit more aesthetic and a little bit better. So let's just see that we get we can actually use this one properly. I don't know if there's anything in the way or not. I hope not. If it is, hey, it is what it is. I think we'll be fine. And there we go. Alright, it's working really good. And then we can just get back as well if we want to. Yes, sir. So, last night I set up all of this. I think this is going to be very good because... Oh, food is down. Eat that. I think this is going to be very good because if you want to extend this up a little bit, we can make another row up here. Maybe even 2 rows. We can just make like some kind of staircase on one of the sides maybe, and just make it even higher. But we're gonna leave it this for now. So all of this is gonna be very, very, very open because I put windows on these 3 sides, plus a small like, I don't know, a good looking roof, just to make it look a little bit more compact, you know. So we have pretty much all this with the wheat stems that we need. 120. I think we have. Oh my god, we got 441. Holy shit. Okay, well, I think it's gonna go very quickly. Now we just need to get a little bit of clover leaf, sap, and crude ropes. Let me just get that real quick, and then we'll come back here and finish everything. And I think we might actually make the roof here as well, just so we have everything completely done, so we don't have to go back here and you know, do anything else with it. We just complete everything right now, and yeah, I think it's gonna be very nice. So I think we're gonna do kind of the same thing here. Just put windows around everything, maybe, just to keep it kind of open, or I don't know. I'll figure something out. I want this to be. I want to be able to see like everywhere, without anything being in the way. So we now got everything. We got the clover leaf, we got the crude rope, the pebblet, the wheat stems. And now we just need the sap. So I'm just gonna go over to the food farm, where we have the sap, all the sap collectors, and I'm just gonna go pick them up, and then we'll head back. You know what? I'm pretty sure that we're completely done with everything. Look at this. Oh yeah, this definitely turned out good. It's gonna be very open when there's a bunch of windows like this. So as I said, we can build one more row like this up here, and then have one more row on top of that. And probably from like here, maybe this roof will be in the way, but maybe we can do like 2 more. Another one up here. I don't know. If we need to, we can do that. I don't think that we will though, because this is quite... Like, this is so many wheat stems. Actually crazy. And it looks really good as well. Looks really good. With the roof. With everything. And, yeah, everything is good to go here. So up here, I just made like a small roof. Pretty much the same style as down here. Just to have something to make it look a little bit better. Just so it doesn't... So it's not just empty up here. So these 2 are holding up everything. So we're gonna have a clear sight everywhere. This will not affect it. And, yeah, it is completely done. Awesome. So we can place one more zipline anchor right here and make ziplines to anywhere we want. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we're completely done. I was gonna wait with doing the roof and everything for later on, but I really like the fact that I did it right now. I like completing things, you know, completing it straight away so we don't have to go back, because sometimes, most of the times, you don't do it. I don't go back and do it, even if I say I do. So yeah, this is completely done. The Wheat Stem Factory 2.0, because we did it before, and it's looking amazing. So if you made it until the end of the video, I do want to say thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. So have an awesome day. And I will catch you guys in the next one.